Starting on the front of your hip, working on TFL, and all the way down quad. Get right down to just above the kneecap. After about 10 to 15 seconds on each of these, we're going to roll to the next one. In this case, we're going to go to the outside of the thigh. Some more IT band. All the way down, vast slatted off the outside of the quad. Make sure to get all the way down just above the kneecap. Think about separating the quad from the patella. It's a good way to look at it. Okay. Once you spend some time there, we're going to head over to the inside of the thigh. We're going to get all the way from right up in the groin, right down to just above the knee. In particular, paying attention to where Dr. Magnus and vastus medialis come together. If you do this right, you should look like a monkey humping a football. All right, we're going to stick with the roller. We're going to go up and we're going to roll out your lats. In this case, we're going to go from the base of the shoulder blade right up into the armpit, making sure that you're right about a 90-degree angle to the roller. Okay. Don't go all the way down to your back. You want to stay right up in that armpit area. So base of the shoulder blade, right up to the armpit. From there, we're going to just turn over and do pecs. So it's a little bit trickier to get at. Got to angle yourself perfectly. Make sure you don't take off a nipple. Right there. And then we're just going to turn over and go to thoracic extensions. Okay, you should be able to get your entire upper back in about 3 passes. You'll notice that Tony keeps his butt on the ground, hands back. He doesn't go into cervical extension, right? He keeps his chin tucked the way it should be. Make sure it's all thoracic extension. It's not just the lower back movement, it's the upper back getting some range of motion. Gets that third pass, and once we finish that up, we're going to go up and roll on our rhomboids. So for this one, you're just going to cross your arms across your chest, and we're going to roll out the upper back. You'll notice that Tony doesn't move all the way down to his lower back. He keeps it right from like that mid-spine up to just short of the neck. Okay, so he gets a little more range of motion there. Okay. Once he's gotten that done, we're going to go ahead, and we're going to add in the ball. Ball's a little bit more focal than the roller, so we can get more work done with that. We're going to start out on the calves. Work on 3 positions. We're going to go down by Achilles first. Once we spend some time on that, we're going to go up and work on the outside of the calf. And again, we're doing these on both sides. We're just showing you one side. So lateral gastroc and peroneals, and then we're going to go towards the medial aspect of the calf. A little more on the inside. From there, we're going to take it up, work on glute medius and piriformis. What Tony's going to do is cross that right leg over the left, put the ball right underneath his butt, and I become a pain in the butt, literally and figuratively, as he works it out. As he nods in agreement. You should have some stuff going on here, especially if you're someone who's had anterior or lateral knee pain. It's a real common set of trigger points. All right, we're going to take that ball, we're going to go up to the backside of our shoulder girdle, infraspinatus, so posterior rotator cuff. Just going to put the ball right in there. Find those hot spots. What we're going to do is we're just going to take it through internal and external rotation. Kind of like a poor man's soft tissue work here with some range of motion built in. All right, so internal and external rotation. You'll notice that he doesn't just go into elbow flexion extension. He keeps that elbow locked right at 90 degrees and just rotates right on top of the ball. Okay. Last one we're going to do is he's going to stand right up and just work on the base of his foot, so the arches of his feet. You can just kick that shoe right off, stand on a ball, work it out. Real common problem for people who pronate too much, also supinators as well. Plantar fasciitis is something that can affect everybody. So something you really want to work on tissue quality here. Lots of intrinsic foot muscles that can get going. That'll do it.